Hello all, and welcome to my new series, Create a Club on Football Manager 23. So, to give you a little bit of a backstory, I have created a team called Harriers. Um, Harriers was a team that I created Sunday League in 2018. It started off as a bunch of workmates. We ended up getting in some really good players. We decided to call it a day in 2021. COVID had just finished, and all the boys they wanted to find the pubs and everything like that. And it's a real shame that it finished. In our final season, we won our division. We won every single game. We didn't lose a game. Really, really good side. Um, I did play, not very often. In the end, I played a lot more in the earlier seasons. One of the most enjoyable times in my life, with some really good workmates, some really good friends, and some friends that I have found, and I will be forever in their debt for the good memories that they've given me. So for those boys, thank you. Now turning it virtually, I have created this club. Um, I've given us our orange and black that we were. That's going to be our home kit. I've given us our blue away kit. I couldn't kind of find the right colours, and I've just added in a purple just because that's Football Manager related. Now, what I have done, which was something I wanted to do, I'm going to just accept the current vision just because. Now, if you look in my squad, you will see that I have indeed added a bunch of wonder kids. Now, this certain bunch of wonder kids, not only are their agilities and their potential sky high, like we got players here, like there's a £20 million player there, there's an £18 million player down there. So it's full of wonder kids. I've added Juan Escobar, who wasn't going to cost me a lot of money either, because when you create a club, you have a squad budget, and that's what you can fill your players with. Now, I have taken over from Wrexham purely because they had the biggest budget for the lowest league. As we all know, Ryan Reynolds owns that club, and I have decided to create a save using Wrexham, overtaken with Heybridge Harriers, and filling that out with Wonder Kids. Now, just to show you how mad this is realistically, Endrick is probably the best striker on this game when he gets to his full potential. Yeah, he's worth £20 million right now. Let me show you this. We are currently paying him £5 a week, and we will be for the next 2 years. After that, he will get a pay rise to £8,000 a week. So this is more of a case of just getting the save going. We will get through the friendlies in this one. We will hopefully get starting towards the league. I have put out some loan offers for players because I officially only have 13 players in my squad. So under no illusions, it's most certainly not going to be easy. But what this enables is it enables a save that if we lose any of these players, we are going to be picking up some cash. Obviously, if let's just say, for example, I sold Ben Doak. Let's just say I sold him for £13.5 million. Now, a club that receives £13.5 million for a player that is in the National League, that is unbelievable to think about. Like, Wrexham probably have got that money anyway, but I just wanted to try it out. I just wanted to see how these guys all develop. You might see some beauties here. I say Juan Escobar is the only one who Mohamed Kaba is probably Then the next oldest, we then went for Ilka Alvarez as our goalkeeper because he was also someone else at a cheap option. So we've got some really good players in here. A lot of these are known as wonder kids. Some are good, some are not overly great. This guy here, if I can get to him, I will get to him eventually. He is meant to be the bee's knees. He is PSG, and he's actually in their size, and he is not even 17 years old yet. So keep your eye out for that one. Another one that I'm paying £5 a week, by the way. So on we go. We will start the save. Accepted the loan for Tom Roth. I'm just hoping a lot of these get accepted, just because I just need some backups. So you can see there, I've gone for some of these. I don't think I'm going to get all of them, and if I don't, so be it. It would just be nice. I also, here you go, straight away, we've got a guy from Porto who has rejected the loan move, and I fully expect that's going to happen more often than not. So if we go to our finances and we go to our wage budget, so we are currently spending 25 grand per week. So even if I allow that to go to 40 grand, it's going to give us some money to spend. And that is vital for this. And so let's just see on the recruitment side. I do have a short list of players. I'm not really going to be able to buy any of them, but if we go to player search, as you can see, I've been searching for loans. We are now going to look, when I eventually get the hang of this, edit search, not loan, not listed, any for that, sorry, transfer status, transfer listed. Can I pick up a couple of players down in this sort of area where I recognise the name as well, which is a big, we think like Jack Putland there. I'd love to pick up someone like him. Now I recognise that name. Who is interested in him? Players with a lot more reputation than what I have, that's for certain. I say I don't know who I can pick up here, but obviously if I can pick up anyone, Jack Colback, Jordan Hugill, Theo Walcott, it's just about boosting my squad. Look at this guy, Cedric, £300,000 rated. I've got to at least make an offer here. He would fail for a work permit. Do you know what? We'll make the offer anyway and just hope. The problem is, the further I go down here, I don't know too much about them as well. Got another A here. It's another striker. They're just, it's all going to be problems with work permits, I think. So if I went to my recruitment focus, you know, we got players here like an A minus, and this guy, I believe, he'd be a very good signing. So in my opinion, like, why would I not? He's 35 years old, but let's be completely honest here. He's not going to cost me a lot of money. For some reason I can't. Why can I not? Why did it show me someone that was 35 years old? I want this fella. I have no idea why that was like that. Am I reading this right or what? I want Mangel. Yeah, this guy here. Right, that is more like it. He can play in a variety of positions. He's 21 years old. Are they going to want a lot? See, minimum fee release clause 250 grand. I would be silly not to try and do this. And this is the problem here. They failed to get enough points for a work permit. We will go for it. We'll try our luck. But so these are our centre halves that we're looking at. These are our strikers that we're looking at. Obviously, we want to try and we'll delete there. Now, realistically, I'm desperate for a goalkeeper. So, see, for a B plus young goalkeeper, he's English. Who has he played for previously? Watford. Let's at least try. 475,000. Let's just leave it at that and go from there. Oscar Glock. Unfortunately, we haven't got the money for him. They will not increase the transfer budget as I did try. Fulham has rejected the loan, which was completely. It's an honour, but also comes with great responsibility. Yeah, the guy rejected it. I fully expect them to. Santander has major reservations about negotiating terms. Well, why? Well, when you're asking for those sort of types of wages, we are going to have to walk away. Mangel, slightly interested. Mangel would fail. Increasing his wage to 2.5 per week would earn him enough points. Well, that might be what we have to do. Thomas. See, we can't give you that much, and I'm not prepared to give you that. But I will give you that. And he will accept that. Okay. So I can do some business. See, they're asking for a loan back. I'm going to reject that. And there are going to be some people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off. See, we have got a loan in, which is Tony Springett, which is quite handy. Jonas Rubik. I'm pleased to have this opportunity. So yeah, basically this is a Wrexham save, paddleball and made an offer. Andrew Thomas, we have signed a player for £475,000 in the National League. Okay, decent. And he was in his final year of his contract. Okay, so this is how we're going to start. Now, Adam Wharton, I know he's a decent player, but Warren Zaire-Emery is the main man as far as I'm concerned. Tony Springett in now. And we will put our sub-goalkeeper. I will just need to check about all availabilities of. So that is how we're looking to play. I am using my It says cautious. Now I don't know why it says cautious, because we are definitely not a cautious team. We are an attacking team. Do I load? Are you going to let me load that? There is my my formation that I use on my Liverpool rebuild save. So that's what I'm expecting from these boys. Let's just see how it goes. I have no idea where we're at in this. I fully expect that we will probably give this lot a good kicking, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I do have to make a change from key highlight to only commentary, because I always forget to. And it's 1-0 to Harriers. Lewis's cross, and I'm not sure who put that in. It's Matcher. Maurice Matcher. It's a penalty. Well, I'm guessing Matcher would be my better penalty taker. We'll get him to step up. Keeper goes the right way, but it goes into the back of the net, and we go 1-0 or 2-0 ahead. Sorry, lost myself for a moment. Looks like Hendrick's got on the score sheet. Obrador with a big long ball. Hendrick is well away. Kid of that talent is going to score. Now, let's speak about Hendrick for a minute. He is a real massive talent from Brazil. I believe he has just signed for Real Madrid, maybe in the last 8 weeks. He is a quality player, and he is what they call possibly the new R9. Whether that's going to come to life or not, I don't know. But on this game, he's obviously a absolute gem, and I think it could work out quite well when you create a club on here and you get the option to add your players in, dirt cheap players. Like, I think the most expensive player on here might have been £500,000, might have even been close to £1 million. I'm not sure, but I've got these 13 players. Base price cost me a total of, I think it was 4.6 million. So we're starting at the bottom. They're all young. They've got to develop. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose the majority of these along the way, and that's absolutely fine. I expect that. That's a bit of a cock up at the back there, and Doak has just smashed it in. Learned a little bit about Ben Doak from my Liverpool save. Very, very, very tidy player, in my opinion. Definitely well worth getting in. I'm going to make a couple of subs because I can. I'll put Thomas in goal, who is going to be my backup goalkeeper. Doak will make way for Springett, who is completely uninterested. And Adam Wharton will come on for Cabba. I think they're my only players. Hopefully I'll have enough to fill out a bench soon by being able to spend a little money here and there. Rico Lewis playing down to Springett, who goes alone. It's poor. And yes, I quite well imagine that this will be the case in my friendly games, and it could even be this fact in the league. I'm not 100% sure yet. Don't know where these standards of guys that I've brought in will be, because you've got to remember they're young kids. But according to the league and sort of like where they're at, I've got some 4.5 5-star players. So Lewis into João Victor. He's going to cross it. Hendrick's going to get on the end of it. Yeah, you can see that, and it's 8-0 to Harriers Harriers. One thing I didn't do is I didn't work out how to do the abbreviation up the top, so we're Haybury. Complete accident there. I will just let this play out. It's a complete whitewash. I'm not surprised they're leaving early. I believe that these are affiliated to Wrexham anyway, and that's why there's a lot of these friendlies. Obrador for Hughes. Unfortunately, it's going to take me a few games and possibly a few episodes just to even get used to the players that I have, and also get to that point to a side where it's fully completed with players. We do have friendlies sort of going. Mangel, we're going to appeal that because he looked quite. We'll appeal both of them. That's fine. And we'll just hope that at least one of them comes in. Right, Cameras has been rejected. That was a loan move. The other fella was a permanent deal. We are straight back in for another game. Can you believe? Before I do that, I just want to see. Right. Why can't I move that? Thank you. Right, so I've got 4 subs officially. Did I not bring on Archie Stevens in the last game? I kind of guess not. Right, so if we go recruitment. Completed. My centre backs here. See, that Mangel is the one that I'd like. If I can't get this Mangel, I will go for Dan Happ. But this Mangel is like that's why I want him, the full potential there. Okay. I might even throw in a bid for him anyway. He is wanted. Would be a terrific signing for the future. Just wanted to see what would happen. Me putting in an offer there. They will accept that. Now I'm going to try and go for less. So I will now go 200k. Unacceptable. So now I'll meet halfway and go 220 and see what happens there. Is there anyone else? Let's create one. Let's create for a let's go here for cams and see how that goes. We'll just start with this side. And we will just let it play out. So it's come up with orange and white. Harriers Harriers were actually orange and black as they are now. Sometimes we would wear, we had black shorts, we had white shorts. It all depended on the opposition because a lot of our referees our way were very much. You have to wear different colour socks and all sorts. It was all sort of done properly this way. I mean, I've seen teams on YouTube, and I've seen some of the state of some of the way that they're run, and what they get away with wearing and things like that. So that's why the numbers are black. Just obviously it's turned white on for the lettering down the bottom. It would have been preferable to be black, but probably actually looks better as orange and white. Obrador has suffered a broken ankle. That's only going to encourage me to go and look for another left back. Cratton Masher. I'm gonna butcher these names. Hendrick scores another one. I'm not surprised. That's a lovely finish. That lovely. I fully expect to destroy the National League. I'll be a little bit disappointed if I don't. But I don't know what I don't know how it's going to work out as such. It's not sort of written in stone as to how it's going to be. That didn't work at all. Andrew Thomas, Adam Wharton, Archie Stevens was the one I forgot last time out, and Tony Springett. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see. I know there's some good National League teams, so I'm quietly confident that we will probably stomp the league down. I'm not in denial about that, but it's more a case of the growth of the club, and it'll be interesting to see where and how it all works out and where it goes from now. Obviously, I've not been able to give extra money. I'm not able to sort of boost the club's reputation. I don't think there's a way to do that on console. I might be wrong, and if anyone does know, please let me know by all shape of imagination, because I have no idea. Rico Lewis is obviously a better penalty taker by the look of things there. Or Hendrick's taking it, that's fine. It's no problem to me. As long as one of them puts it in the back of the net. That's Hendrick's hat trick as well. Yeah, it's just going to be something I'm not going to be taking overly very serious. It's just a case of just trying something new. I've never done this before, and I love the concept of it, to be honest. And what's going on with the Liverpool rebuild, I would very much love, and I will at some point. I'm looking to get an online game going. I know a few guys that own this. It's more of a case of just, can we find the time, find maybe an hour or two a week, just to try and get some games in. And I'd love to sort of get 4 people. What team we are and how it all works, I don't know. We'll work that out. So Obrador is out. Broken ankle. Centre specialist. Oh, come on, are you going to let me? Yeah, specialist, and that most certainly leaves me in a bit of a hole. I'm going to just check here. So, Theo Escalade, he looks pretty decent. It's this Mangel I want. Theo Escalade, 20. He can play in a variety of positions. Can we persuade them to depart with him? We'll obviously throw up a bid for a little bit less. 425. Percentage profit of next sale. I didn't think this was going to happen, I must say. So we'll go 30% there. We'll knock you down to that. And we'll give you 400. How about that? Okay. He could be a good player. Obviously, we need to delete that. And we need to create one for a left back. Because we are now in desperate need of a left back. And preferably, I'd like to find one who can be English based. We'll start negotiations. Give him a big pay rise. Cool, we can't afford that, mate. I ain't gonna be. Promotion wage rise, well, mate. You're taking the mick out. Well, give you £3,000 after 25 games. Minimum fee release clause. Okay, he wants a clause in there, so I'm going to put it up to 2 million. Promotion wage rise 25%. I think he's not going to be happy with this, but yeah, we can't quite give you what you want now. Oh. Okay, he's accepted that. I don't think we'll have him too long. Hopefully that if someone comes in for 2 million with him, even better. But he's going to be on a fair whack and chunk of change. So let's see if the recruitment have come up with anything for a left back. Just one player. And I'm pretty certain we wouldn't be able to get him. Okay, so we've now got another goalkeeper in, which wasn't. It's another player. We'll fill it up. We've got 3 goalkeepers now. Hap has been rejected. We will come back with another bid. We will go 230. Unacceptable. So we'll go to the price that you accepted in the first place. Now they've rejected it. Okay, 245. Okay, so Roth has rejected me and he's decided to go to Paderborn. Paderborn are my favourite German club. Mangel. Oh, so disappointing. Is he on my... I will go back in for him. He looks very, very handy, to be honest. What's this here? Goalkeeper. And they've got Theo Alisgard. Sounds like he should be in the 4 movie. But we got him. He has the potential to be a key player for the club. We signed him for what says 700,000. It's not quite 700,000. They've accepted Haps. You're most definitely not getting that. And you can have that, but that's it. Yeah, you ain't getting no more than that. Right, once that Hap deal might have gone through, we shall have a look elsewhere. Right, I just need to come out of there, go to my squad, and work out from here who else needs to come in. Theo Alisgard, sub 5. See, that's a 4-star rated goalkeeper. Can either of these guys play left back? No. He can play right back. Okay, what a shame. I officially don't have a left back. Andrew Thomas is actually not my better goalkeeper. Right, let's go continue. Oblador, we got to change you. We can't change you for anyone. What a shame. I think I saw this Hughes can play left back. Not really what I was kind of hoping, but change player. No, we just need to get him out, and that's a nightmare to do because you have to do this when the controls want to work. Remove from position. Okay, and please work. Go forward. Thank you. I want to go to no. Thomas can be changed out for Jonas Erbig. We'll play. We are playing Lex 11. Means absolutely nothing to me. One 0, 1 minute gone. João Victor, Hendrick, there's only one result there, and that is a goal. 4 minutes gone. I think I'm going to annoy a lot of my new signings because whilst they are all reasonably good for this level, they're obviously not going to be as good as some of the guys I've already got in. Like, I'm not being funny, like, I know how good Hendrick is, I know how good Ben Doak is, I know how good Zia Emery is, but I think Rico Lewis could probably be the most talented out of the lot. And if I have to go get another right back, like, and he wants to be a first team starter, he may have a bit of an issue because I believe that Rico Lewis, and I believe he can play central midfield as well. There ain't going to be many people that are going to be going ahead of him. So, but it's definitely an interesting project to do. I'm only going to be picking these out once a week. So, Hughes of the ball, João Victor. As we go to 3-0. Subs all rounds, as always. Okay, so we'll go Theo Alisgard there. Adam Wharton can go in the 10. Tony Springett there. That's 3, so I've got 3 more to do. Jonas Erbig. Stevens, can you go up top? You can, but you're not particularly great at it. And my final sub is Vaughan. Is he actually a player of mine? Don't think he is. I'll just do the 5. Becoming quite a boring game of football, this one. Not a lot happening, it is all us. I will expect a victory, as you do. Thierry Emery scored a banger, I think. Yeah, great finish. He's the one I'm excited to see how he develops. I just need to check to see what the bank balance is looking like. It's a good finish from Adam Wharton there. Makes it 5-0. Wharton makes it 6. Yeah, it's nice and simple. Yeah, Vaughan can come on 10 minutes. No idea who you are. Why did he pause? It makes no sense. Does it? It catches me out sometimes. And Lex has got a goal back. Rowlands has gone through. Nice cool finish. And that is going to seal the game. Nice easy result as normal. Unfortunately, this is the boring part of the game to start off with. So if we have a look at home, so we've still got another 2 friendlies. My aim is to try and slap them out. So then we are ready for the league for episode 2. Certainly hope he is. And also, I've, as you've just seen on the screen, I changed the name of our ground to Scraley Road. That is where Haybridge Swifts play, which has always been my most local club to where I live. They're an Isthmian side. That I do know. So these are the left backs. Okay, so there is a fairly good. Cratton Matcher is now injured, but only for a couple of days. Right. First off, let's have a look at the finances. So we've still got a fair chunk of money there, and we've still got a good amount on the wage budget. So we need a left back, and it is pretty desperate to be completely honest. You've got to remember we've made an offer for Dan Happ in there as well. It's here I want. Defender left. Right, is this guy? Oh my goodness. Is this guy available for transfer? 23 years old. Has he played much? Okay, he has played in Cyprus. He's just been signed by Venezia. He's listed for loan. I had a feeling this was going to be the case. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the loan route. But I also want to see if I can get an optional future fee in there. So we're paying his full wages and a monthly fee. So I'm going to try and knock it down a little bit and just see. Let's just see what happens. They've negotiated. So he's going to put that he can be recalled. I will accept. I don't think I'm going to get him. So, Cameron Borthwick Jackson. He is a player that I do know the name of. My worry here is that he is injured. But how long is he injured for? Okay, it's only 4 days, so he's cheap. 140k. You know, we got a little bit of money to splash. Absolutely fine. Had to bite the bullet a little bit there and go for a player that is basically based in England just to make sure. Yeah, I very much like that, Isabella. And Borthwick Jackson will appoint player as vice captain. Problem is, I don't know much about you. Alright, I'm not going to give you. And you're most certainly not going to get that. I'll give you the 2-2. Okay, I'm fully aware that a lot of these guys are coming down leagues in standard as well. So, no, I'm under no illusions there. Den Hap is set to sign. Just seen it. He's got a Den Hap has just been given £1,900 for his lack. Okay, Borthwick Jackson, in he comes. £140k. Right, we're going to get both of these guys. Borthwick Jackson can't, but Dan Hap can. We still don't have a left back, which is not advisable. I might just have to throw that Dan Hap in at left back. Not that I really wanted to. Yeah, he's not very good there, but so be it. We'll get the game underway. And the aim is to get these next 2 games done out of the way so we can be ready for the league season in episode 2. So far, I'm just finding it a chat. I watch many FM videos, and we've got a sending off. I will just confirm the changes. It's pre-season. I'm not worried. Normally, I would make a lot of mucking about and changes. Yeah, with this being once a week thing, I'm not putting all my time and effort into it. It's more of a case of the challenge is to make this a sustainable football club, and obviously I'd like to go up a few divisions at a time and get some players. I actually do need to make a change. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. João Victor is going to change now. I think this Cabba can come at the back. Oh, please don't do that. No, what is it doing? I'm having a nightmare, as I always seem to. Cabot, go centre back, please. It will not let me do it. Can you believe this? No, it won't let me do it. That is mental. It is actually mental that it will not let me go to that position. Do you know what? So we'll have a centre back and then we'll have a defensive centre right. Yeah, basically keeping this club sustainable. Obviously, I know I'm going to lose players as I go up through the divisions. More than likely, that is going to be the case, and that is absolutely fine. We're going to skip the goal. It's about finding the money. It's about using the money, and it's just about trying to work up to get to that decent sort of area where if we can get into the championship and I can keep hold of half the players I've started with, that's going to be in their 4th year. And they're going to be so much better players. Oh my lord. That's a bit of comedy, that is. Hendrick has just scored. So yeah, under no illusions, it's going to be quite an entertaining save, I think. Match speed during highlights. Let's see if we can speed that up. I'm not sure whether I did that correctly. I did. I might not be able to read too much of what goes on now, but Shaughnessy is strucking his stuff. I wonder if AG Cum is going to end up getting banned. So far, even with 10 men, the majority of the play is with us. And I think if we're holding someone like a St Mirren with 10 men, not sure whether we are the stronger side or what, but if we can and we are, like, I'm not sure if they're Scottish Premier or a Championship side over in Scotland. Yeah, that's fine. You make all the changes you want. 4-2 to St Mirren now. Unfortunately, that sending off has let us put us in the lurch, and unfortunately, it will not let me change anything for whatever reason. There's probably a way around it. I don't know what that is yet, so it's no problem. Okay, that will do for that. 4-2 loss, unfortunately. Application rejected. We'll just try. Rico Lewis, top player. Cabba and Escobar. Got a few boys in there. So our last friendly is Kilmarnock at home. Do you know what? Here, we will make it high. Five players believe these are good bonuses. Yeah, another one that's has been rejected, unfortunately. We have another game. AG Cum is allowed to play, thank goodness. Stevens is injured. Is he injured? He is. Oh, I can't get used to that. Okay, we can swap him straight out for Borthwick Jackson. Come on in your own time. And that Borthwick Jackson should be okay to start the season. I'm still a fair few players short where I want to be though. That is for certain. And once this game has concluded, we will end the episode. It will be the pre-season part for the start for Harriers. That is a cracking finish from Hendrick. That is a really good goal. Yeah, that will conclude this episode. We will get on to the next episode where we will start our league campaign. I have no idea. I'm actually quite looking forward to sort of seeing what happens and who else I can actually draft in and just how it's all going to work out, because I'm really not sure. Because whilst I have these really, really quality players and they are doing the business here, can they do it when it really matters? Because in 4 years' time, if I can keep hold of some of these players, I'm going to have some £100 million players, I think. Obviously dependent on their training schedules and see what we can mould them into. But I'm quite excited for the save. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, we'll go straight into it again. I'll make some subs actually, because I have got a game coming up and I need to be clever about it. Borthwick Jackson is not coming on. That is a certainty. Something like that. Change my goalkeeper and my front three. Yeah, whoever. I'm not worried. What is it doing? What is it doing? Just let me. So it won't let me choose Rico Lewis, but it'll let me choose Hendrick. Okay. Cheeky little dink from Hendrick. That's his hat trick. Gonna be something special. Imagine paying him £5 a week. It's incredible. Now I need to go up the leagues in the first 2 years, because they're gonna be they're gonna want some very good money. So it needs to happen. Kilmarnock have scored. We'll skip that. As you can probably tell, I really just want to get these out of the way and I want to get into the league season. We'll put Borthwick Jackson on. I really shouldn't, but and we have scored a fourth. Asgard, ball over the top. Who else? Your main man, Hendrick, puts it away. That's Hendrick 4, Kilmarnock 1. And that is going to conclude this game. 4-1 victory over Kilmarnock. That's what we can do against Scottish teams when we have a full team. So that is that done. We are a week away from playing Eastleigh at home. That is going to conclude today's video. Tell me what you think. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think I'm going to get on well? Do you think the Wonder Kids are a bit of a cheat? I mean, personally, I think they are, and that's why I'm doing it. It's a bit of an experiment to show you all what it's about. It also shows you how a lot of these Wonder Kids can develop. So we'll see you in the next episode next week. Whatever you do, please take care. Like and subscribe. Turn the bells on for notifications if that's what you want to do. We'll see you next time. Cheers.